Hello, 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 and welcome back to Plan B Terraform. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and we are slowly transforming this planet, I guess. I mean, we've raised the temperature by a bit. The temperature is going up, and that is probably good. So atmospheric data evolution, we're getting some partial pressure in the atmosphere now, which is probably a good thing. I think that's what we want, right? We want to raise the temperature and give ourselves a little bit of an atmosphere. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And the temperature is going up. It's not going up very fast, but it is going up. So we'll have to... Ooh, and liquid water release. Okay, so we need to get it up at least to there so the water starts to release. That makes sense to me. And we're trying to raise the population. So reach a total population of 1,000. So we're going to need to take a look at the railway loops and each city and see how they are progressing. So coming down here, we have got, oh, you guys need high-tech parts and you're not getting them. Okay, that is good to know. So we've got oxygen, we've got the reinforced concrete, but you're not getting the high-tech parts you need. High-tech parts, aluminum bars and polymer bars. Polymer bars are easy, we can make those anywhere. So we just need to find some aluminum that's nearby, if there is such a thing. There's aluminum, I think, way down here, but that's really, really far, or otherwise that is it. That one, that is the closest. That's horrific. That is really far away. Okay, I guess we just go for it because I'm not sure what else we can even do. We need aluminum ore. This is the closest aluminum ore I can find. So let's get one of these plopped in somewhere. Maybe just over here is fine. To gather some aluminum ore, we'll start to get some extractors going. I feel like we'll want a good number of those because they're going pretty darn far. And then we're gonna need some factories. I think if we do 2 factories, both doing those aluminum bars, and then we start with one of these to start collecting said aluminum bars down here. And then I think it makes more sense to bring all of this stuff closer. Like, we'll just get a train that's going to bring aluminum bars real far, because it is actually really far. Do you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, it is really far, but we're just gonna bring them. What do we need? We'll bring them out to here. I don't know what that's going to do for us. Okay, in the comment section, you did say that we could just do a circle on the ends. Now, that's a big circle. Does that actually work? I mean, that'd be pretty cool if it does. So let's go. I need aluminum bars to come to here. I guess I need a circle on both ends, right? Because it needs to be able to turn around on this end as well. So let's make a big wide circle and then it can turn around. That's wobbly. Can we be slightly less wobbly? Sure. Okay, a train going from here all the way to here with aluminum bars. Now, because of that, can I only have 1? Or do you think, can I still do 2? Wait, hold on. We can do 2? I'm going to attempt to do 2. Let's see how that goes. Aluminum bars are on their way. I mean, as long as they don't crash, it should be all good. Over here with aluminum bars, we need to do some other stuff. So what did we need to make? The polymer clay thing. So that means we need the atmospheric extractors getting carbon. And I think we'll get a good number of those because they do work quite slow. That is, everything's in there. That is getting the carbon that is being output by those. And then with the carbon, we need to turn those into the polymer bars. Is that going to reach there? Yeah, so we put this factory here, their polymer bar. That way we can do things over here. So then put the polymer bars on here. Okay, so there's the first train in. The first train is being, oh, I see. Oh, look, because it goes on the other rail. Like, it turns around and it crosses over. Oh, that is so much smarter. Because now, yeah, they just passed each other. Because there actually is 2 rails. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. We didn't need to do the big loops that we did before. Do you know, actually, we can fix that then. We can take those giant loops out and get all of those rails back. That is going to be massively helpful, not going to lie. Okay, good. Assembly plant, we need to assemble. No, we don't need to assemble. That's not what we want to do. Cancel, don't need that. I need a factory. And we're gonna make high-tech parts. And I think we can probably do 2 of those. And we could always ramp that up, I think, but that will do for now. That's high-tech parts going on there. And then we just need to bring these into the city, which is also easy enough. So we're gonna bring it over here. We're gonna put one of these down. That's for high-tech parts. Let's get this to just go in another little circle. Oh man, okay. It is, and one on this side as well. And then we do the trains. And that's high-tech parts coming into our city. So first train is getting loaded up. It doesn't have to go that far, so I think probably the 1 train is fine. Though we're not short on trains, so we could just do a second one. And similarly, we could maybe just do a third one on this one as well, because we're just not short on trains. But then I think we need to fix these, and we're just going to do a little closed loop action, and I think that's way smarter. So if this just kind of crossed over into that, now we can just literally delete one of these entire rails. Let's go with this one. We'll get rid of this rail because nothing's currently on it, and we just go all the way. Oh, this is, yeah, we're going to double how much we have, basically. Oh, okay. Thank you for your comments, because this is going to be life-saving. Aha, look at that. That's obviously why it wants to go back on the rail, because it's the smarter way of doing things. Oh, I'm such a silly goober. Okay, it's fine. We've got it now. We'll do the same here, and then we're just going to erase all of this. Sorry if there's a train. I've broken the place. I'm so sorry. Let me fix it. Oh, dear. The train's been derailed. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Can I put you onto this train? Oh, dear. You didn't make it. Oh, dear. I think I'm making it worse. Here we go. And then can you just loop back onto there? Come over here. We're going to get rid of all of that now. And it's that sorted. We do have a few more of these that we're going to have to fix. But I don't necessarily need to fix them all right at this moment. Just going to do that one there, I think. And then we'll just start taking this out. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You can't do it too crazily, because then the whole thing gets mushed. Oh, look. Actually, can we do 2 separate rails and have the parts all together? Okay, let's just get rid of this one for a second. Can you join up over here? I feel like this is going to work. So sorry, train. Yes, so sorry. You've been derailed. That way. Go that way. Okay, much to change here, but I think this is going to be worth it. If we get all these train lines sorted out, we're going to get so much rail back, first of all. Oh, we've got 1K rail. I've lost where I was. I accidentally clicked with my mouse button, and that has for some reason taken me way over here. All right, we'll just come back this way. Oh dear. Yep, things aren't working, but we'll get those trains sorted in just a minute. Let me just continue erasing here, over here. You just need to become a loop like that. That'll do. And then this one stays, but I think actually it's going to go this way, isn't it? To that. And then all of this is going to go. I feel like this is going to work. The trains are smart. They know where to go. I don't know why I thought I had to do it this way. This is an actual crazy way to do this. Clearly. All right. And then this doesn't need to all exist either. So we could do another loop here so things can sort themselves out. And then do we go like this? Get that there. And then we take out this one. Yeah. I think this is going to work. And then like that. And then we just get rid of this. Okay, I think all of those trains are still working. Is it though? Ah, this is backed up. What is happening here? Oh, you're actually getting too many high-tech parts. I see. What about New Sarat? How is yours going? City waste, it's insufficient, the waste being carried away. So we are not getting through it fast enough. That is good to know. Do you know what? We've set up all these places to do multiple things, but we've got trains now. I'm just pausing for a second because I really need to think this through. We've got trains now. We don't necessarily need to be doing everything everywhere. Oh, she says if she just made high-tech parts somewhere else. Okay, you are... What are we making here? We're making rails. So that's concrete and steel bars. You are making the steel bars. Oh, metal waste. Okay, so the metal waste is coming out. We're getting the aluminum. And the aluminum is going... Oh, are we making mechanical parts here? Wait, are we making mechanical parts here? Oh, we don't have enough steel bars. I see. Okay, the backup here is we don't have enough steel bars. Steel bars are all being used for concrete. What is this concrete being used for? Holy moly. Okay. Oh, no, wait. The concrete is being brought in. The concrete's not being used. The concrete's being brought in. Ah, because the concrete's making this. So steel bars plus concrete equals rails. But we also need steel bars for the mechanical parts that we're trying to make. And we need mechanical parts. Mechanical parts need the aluminum bars, but they need polymer bars. Ah, the polymer bars aren't coming in fast enough. Okay, that's fine, because we can yeah, okay. You middle click, you can just keep putting stuff down. Like that. And then we just need a couple more factories for polymer bars, I think. Like that, maybe? That will be enough. We just need a lot of carbon, right? Like a lot of carbon. More carbon and more carbon. That's Max making carbon and everything else. And that's making high-tech parts. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I still confused? The carbon is making polymer bars. The polymer bars are going with the aluminum. Oh, that is making high-tech parts. What is making mechanical parts? What am I confused about here? Oh, it's just steel making mechanical parts. I don't actually think we're making these. Oh, we do need to make them though, because we need them for this. but we don't have enough steel coming in and we're not using enough aluminum. Also, are we taking these mechanical parts somewhere? The high-tech parts aren't being taken away. We're not using them for trains enough because we don't have enough mechanical parts, because the mechanical parts need steel bars, but we don't have enough steel bars because this is a holdup, which means this is a holdup, I think that's what's happening. What if I just had another spot to store aluminum bars? Then do you get back to work? Yes. What if I had another spot here that was just dealing metal waste? Because that means these trains can keep going. This is not even a train. This is just a bad road. Okay, maybe it should be a train. Trains can hold a lot more. Trains are doing loops. Trains are good. That is it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Hold on, we need to, oh dear. Hold on, I need to delete this, and then we just need to delete this road. Oh dear, what is happening? Do it the old-fashioned way, it's a bit better. Okay, and need rail. This, and then maybe on this side we just need to change this one a little bit. Come this way. Not the perfect circles at the end of the roads, but I think it's working. I think it's getting the point across. Oh, is that close enough to the depot here? Can we do a second depot for metal waste on this side? That way we're just getting more over there, I guess. 2 little trains. Oh, is that going to work? 2 little trains might be too many trains. Can they get through? Apparently they can cross each other, so that is fine. So that should sort out you guys. However, we're still not using enough high-tech parts. Does the city need high-tech parts? The city needs high-tech parts. So we just need to ship these high-tech parts then back into the city. So if we did a rail around here, and then it could just loop up to this, that is the worst. That's okay, we can fix it. Just get rid of that and get rid of that. And then a train that goes from here. Oh, it needs to go over to there. Could this come down here and then loop around? That seems crazy. Maybe the other way. Wait, this way and then come here. I think we need to get rid of these roads. But then that's going to be a bit of an issue too, isn't it? Oh dear. Okay, it's fine. We just need to change everything. It's doable. You can change everything, right? Okie dokie. That's for you. And that's a train that's going from here to here with high-tech parts. And I think it's going to reach. I'll do 2 trains and see if that works. Oh no, what have I done? Go back to New Sarah. I need to see if this works. We need to get rid of some of those high-tech parts because we've got too many. We've also got a lot of aluminum. Both of these things are just full. The polymer clay doesn't quite come in fast enough, but we've really ramped up the polymer clay production, to be fair. Yeah, we really ramped that up. I think that's going to work a little bit better. These do seem to be coming down. The trucks... No, the drones are picking them up. Okay. Next thing is just getting rid of some of these other roads, I guess, right? Speed things along and stuff. How are you doing with other things? City supply limited. What is limited? We're not getting enough oxygen or reinforced concrete now. Wait, aren't you making reinforced concrete over here? No, but we are getting a lot of concrete in. But we would need more steel bars to make more reinforced concrete, and we don't have quite enough steel bars. Maybe we do though. Concrete and steel bars. Because I could just, okay, if we just did this and said reinforced concrete and then put a factory here for reinforced concrete, you would start making reinforced concrete. We could also do another one here and have 2. Then we just need to do another train from here down to the city, down to here with reinforced concrete. And then if I put one of these in for reinforced concrete, I think it should grab it. We may have too many trains on some of these things though. Let's go down to one of each, because I think we're getting, there's a lot of trains happening here. Let's just go down to one each, because there are 3 trains trying to use this area. Okay, yeah, reinforced they're riding over top of each other. That's not how that's supposed to work, but they are bringing reinforced concrete in. Is the reinforced concrete going into here? No, because it has to go into here. Hold on, if I got rid of that one and made it bigger, oh, it doesn't quite reach still. If it was here, it would reach. What is this currently bringing in? Oh, it's bringing in reinforced concrete. Okay, we're gonna just get rid of this one. If we put, because that's the output. If I had it here, another one for no, not mechanical parts, reinforced concrete, then they just move it and then they move it into that one. That's really annoying, but it does seem to work. The other option would be making the train move. So instead of that, we're going to change the destination to here. Then we can just delete that one. So then the train should come to this spot instead. Oh, I just see where the spots are now. that should work. And then that's going to bring the reinforced concrete in, which means your things are going a little bit better. We're still short on oxygen. Oxygen's coming from just over here. We don't have trains on it, so maybe we change that. But also the atmospheric extractors, if we just, quite frankly, if we just did a lot more of them, because, I mean, oxygen is just a bit slow. And well, you can just sit it and replace it. That's good to know. And just grab another one there. All right, now we're going to get rid of this one. So delete that. And we're going to take out this road. Oh, metal recycling is not enough. Bigger cities will generate plastic waste. We have developed a new greenhouse gas, NF3, which uses nitrogen that you can extract from the polar ice. Try to balance your production of SF6 and NF3 to have the most efficient impact on temperatures. Oh dear. Okay, ice extractor, nitrogen is a natural resource, plastic waste. What are we gonna do with plastic waste? Okay, we're gonna come to that in a second. I've got other work that needs doing. Mainly we need to get rid of all of that. We're gonna make a train because that's what we need more of, right? More trains. We just need to do a little circle. I know in the comment section you definitely said how, is that gonna be too small? You know what, I don't know, it looks cool. So we're gonna go with it and see. Oh dear, I think you need to come this way. That's a mess. It's all very messy. Take that all out and then can you just go in a nice circle like that? And then we're gonna swap this one out for a bigger one. And then get the train going from here to here, carrying oxygen. All right, let's see how it gets on. And if that's enough oxygen for our city, because then we're sort of sorted over here, so we don't need to worry too much about them. Because it is just the oxygen they're missing. And having a limited oxygen supply freaks me out. So hopefully this does sort them. Yeah, I mean, they're getting oxygen fast enough that our trains, yeah, I think that's fine. The only thing is like they're a bit slow taking it off. So you could do another one on each side. We did another one in each side that was doing oxygen. Then you would get more drones, right? That is how that works. I'm pretty sure. Just get more drones. Which I would help if I could reach, but it's a tiny bit too far away. Need to move this train track really, like one more in, you know, right here. If it could come, oh my word, that's a mess. Around, not like that. Okay, we're gonna need to change the destination to here. Change your destination to, I don't know where. This is there. Okay, hold on. Change your destination to here. I don't know if we need these high-tech parts coming in anymore because I kind of think we're okay. So this truck we could maybe get rid of. Our high-tech parts are coming from somewhere else. And oh my word, it's too far away. I can't actually see. Goodbye, road. Oh dear. All right, because here they are. Oh, there's so many of them. I mean, we could all just leave this. I mean, it'll work if it works, and then it'll stop when it's ready to stop, I guess. Oh, here's another train that can be changed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, mostly we're just cleaning up here. That's what this is. This is just a big cleanup episode where we get everything cleaned because it's a disaster. Okay, all of this is going, which is good. I think that's actually sort of what you need to do in these games is like, it's not always about forward progress. It's about like making sure everything behind is staying kind of caught up with the progress that you actually are making. So that's what we're doing. Trying to make sure that the progress is caught up. That should be that train. There's also a road going here, which seems really unnecessary when you have a perfectly good train line right there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we could be carrying all of this stuff. What is this? Are we just transporting aluminum? But you're making aluminum, but you're making polymer bars. And what are you transporting away? Where are the polymer bars going? Oh, we're making high-tech parts here. Oh, and then the high-tech parts are going over here. And then the high-tech parts with concrete are making assembly plants. Do we need that many assembly plants? We have 129 of them. Wait, is that an assembly plant? It's an atmospheric extractor. We need to make some of these. Ooh, we need to make ice extractors. Okay, do you know what? We also need to take a look at our other two cities because how are you getting all my stuff? Oh, absolutely wonderfully. Does this city not yet have waste? I don't know. Let's put down, not a recycling center. What is it? It's the waste disposal. Can you put it over there? Aha, okay. So waste disposal. Oh yeah, insufficient there. So waste disposal is actually happening. And that's going to get full quite quickly. So waste disposal, and then we need to actually take the metal waste, although that's also going to eventually be plastic waste. But for now, it's not. We're going to transport it away in this nice little circle, because I think the circles do work. And we're just going to take it away from the city so we have some space to deal with it, and then maybe we'll just deal with it over here. because I'm not 100% sure oh dear. That was supposed to be a nice little circle and it got all crazy. Don't really know the best way to deal with these things yet. Metal waste, please. And then can you start bringing it over? Right? Metal waste. One train will do, I think. I mean, they don't quite make that circle. They a little bit run into their own tails, but I think it's fine. They don't seem to mind. And then what did we do with that? We took a recycling center. Tech materials, carbon. Oh, plastic waste makes polymer bars. Oh. Okay, well, we don't have that just yet. So this is going to make two other things. Steel bars and also aluminum bars, right? And we're going to need to deal with those steel bars and aluminum bars. But we have some new stuff to make, right? These reinforced concrete. We need steel bars and concrete. And then for mechanical parts, we need to just process... Oh, we don't need aluminum for anything here. I need to figure out more things to do with aluminum because that is going to become a major problem, I think. Does anything in the cities take aluminum? Do high-tech parts take aluminum? They do. Aluminum bars and polymer bars. We're going to get polymer bars for the plastic material eventually. We don't have it at the moment. We could make our own and then reroute it back into the city. Okay, that feels like it makes some sense. So taking aluminum bars... Goodness. Making aluminum bars with some carbon here. Oh dear. Factory wise, we need to then take that carbon and turn it into polymer bars. The polymer bars need to be routed over somewhere here. That's polymer bars. And then we're putting those two things together in high-tech parts. So a factory here somewhere of high-tech parts. And then the output of said factory over here for the train, high-tech parts. And then we need a train on this same line, must be built on rail only, over to, no, not over to there though. That's the thing. That needs to go, high-tech parts need to go into the city, which is over there. Let's just do a cross across there. Okay, this is fine. Everything is fine. It needs to go over to here with more of those high-tech parts that you're building. Although, that's already backed up. Like they're not inputting into the city fast enough. We're already making so many. Where are these high-tech parts even coming from? What are you making? Steel bars. Okay, what are you making? Ah, the high-tech parts. Okay, because this is the kind of factory that we might not need anymore then. You are making polymer bars. Oh, and you're taking aluminum bars and polymer bars. Though you're nearly at the end of your life cycle here. We could just get rid of all of this because we're going to have enough polymer bars from other places, right? So we don't necessarily need these high-tech parts anymore. Interesting. It's going to be too many high-tech parts. Although your problem is you're not getting enough aluminum in here. Ah, so the assembly plants are no longer being made. No, you know what? I think this is fine. Let's get rid of these. All of this can go. This is fine. We don't need these anymore. We're not going to do this. This one can go. And we can remove this road too, I think. Because if anything, we're going to be doing a railway. Then this one is just working on making assembly plants, and I feel like that's fine. How many assembly plants do we even have? 129. Do you know what? We don't even need this. Let's just get rid of this whole situation. Pretend it doesn't happen. We don't need this rail then either. Oops. Just remove that one. We don't need it. We're not having this rail. We'll come back one day maybe and build it because there's resources there, but for now, I could have actually just left the rail then. Nope, too bad. It's going. It's all going. What are you guys getting? I didn't mean to delete you. I just wanted to see what you were actually doing. You're just getting steel bars. And then you're bringing the steel bars to where? To here. Ah, to make reinforced concrete. That's fine. We will continue to do that. But you're bringing reinforced concrete into the city. And you're doing it in the slowest possible way because you're doing it from the trucks. But you know what? It's fine because we've got reinforced concrete coming from the other side now too, don't we? Didn't we? No, what are you making? I can't remember. No, this is where we're getting these now, but we do need more polymer bars. We're going to get more. We're just going. The recycling no, not the recycling centers. The atmospheric extractors getting the carbon are temporary because eventually we'll use the plastics to get our carbon. So that will do eventually. For now, polymer bars, but later, not. I think that makes sense. I think. Because, okay, wait, but then, wait, in here, we're not doing anything with the steel, but we did need to do something with the steel because we need to make these reinforced concrete mechanical parts. Mechanical parts is no problem because we can literally just take these, stick them in a factory, make mechanical parts. That's the easy bit. We'll start getting mechanical parts in. The reinforced concrete is trickier because I need concrete, which we are getting over here. Actually, we're getting reinforced concrete already over here. What if we just changed how this worked? What's your deal? What are you guys waiting for? Sulfur. It's just full. Why is this truck not going? Oh, because the concrete thing's full. So this makes perfect sense then. Okay, let's get rid of this. You can go. And then the road can go. We're going to swap this out for a train. A fairly large train, I suppose. So we're going to loop past this, loop over here. Have them just kind of go in a bit of a circle, I guess. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. You need to go over there. You need to come over here. And then you need to go, well, drop some of the reinforced concrete off here, right? Because we do need reinforced concrete here. Oh, and you were making reinforced concrete. You're just not making it fast enough. No, that's fine. What we want to do is take some of the excess concrete away for now. That's different. So coming this way, this is going to be a long train journey. Coming over to here, not there. Concrete, to reinforce the concrete. Yeah, that's what we want. So to come over here, we're going to make some reinforced concrete, and then that can go back that way, I think. And then we just need a train that goes from there to there. Oh dear. Okay, one train at a time. We do need something to turn around here. Let's do it like that. So a train that goes from here to here, carrying concrete. Check. A train that goes from here to somewhere over here, right? We're gonna make reinforced concrete. Yeah, we're making reinforced concrete. So we need to go over to here with concrete. So then we're gonna grab the concrete somewhere. Just need to grab it off that platform, right? But we also need to be able to grab these because we need a factory that can go in between. Should have moved these maybe, put the mechanical parts instead over here. And then we're just gonna get rid of that one. And then maybe should I just move you out of the way? We're gonna just go like that. You go over there because I need this area for making other things. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh my goodness. The amounts of times that I just destroy stuff when I don't mean to destroy stuff. Oh, but what am I doing with the mechanical parts? Oh, we need them once I have the reinforced concrete. Fine, so this is going, oh, you can just make that there for now. That's fine. We need reinforced concrete. So here, unload the concrete. Then we need a factory to make us reinforced concrete. We might need a couple of them. Then we're gonna need a spot to place all that reinforced concrete, which will be over here. Then we need to because then they'll move it over and that's fine. Then we just need to assemble, right? So we go here and we're going to assemble the ice extractors. Yes, we've made it in the end. So now they are using all of those parts and we're getting the concrete in from a spot where the concrete was bottling up before. What is your deal? You're not getting enough aluminum bars. Do we need another metal waste train or are you just not getting enough metal waste? This is only number 2, so maybe they're just not getting a ton of, wait, actually, you know what? Maybe just the train? Or they're just loading it and unloading it too slowly. So get another metal waste here and then maybe the same on the other side. Because then you get, they're just moving it into weird spots. But then they have double the people to load the train and then the trains get loaded faster. That makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, goodness me. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there in the end. Let's go back to New Sarah and see what your problem is. It's reinforced concrete. Okay. What is on earth? Nothing's happening on this road. Oh dear, I didn't mean to get rid of the train. Still probably need that, but guess we can get rid of this road because nothing is even coming down it. Although I imagine something is meant to be coming down it. Oh dear. Okay, you were making concrete. You were making concrete as well. And you're making steel bars. So you are making the reinforced concrete and we do need that. So a few things. Let's get these to be the big ones. Oh, actually, I guess we could move them even, but it's fine. We'll sort that out later. You're back to making concrete. We're gonna get rid of all of these. Remove. Let's just get rid of all of this road. Okay, we need a little loop of a train over here. And I might just do it like an actual loop and then just get rid of those. Then we get a train that is going from here, which I think should reach both, to here with concrete. Oh no, these are both little ones. We never upgraded these. There we go. Okay, so now that's reaching both. These ones also probably just need to be upgraded, like so. We're gonna change this out in a minute. We just need to get concrete over here. Then you're gonna start making reinforced concrete. And then we need to bring that reinforced concrete, once we have it, to the city because we are having a small holdup with reinforced concrete. That was the thing we're having a holdup, right? I honestly don't know. I also kind of want to bring this down separately because that is already quite the mess. Continue to be a bit separate and then you can attach to this circle, I think. And we're gonna go, rail stop must not be a dead end. I don't think it is it? Oh dear. That over to here with reinforced concrete because you are missing reinforced concrete. And then I just need, oh, this doesn't quite reach. It's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Oh wait, is that reinforced concrete? That's reinforced concrete. Hold on. This is going to need a different destination. I do need to connect to this rail after all. So do that instead. We're going to get rid of all of this. That's going to make that temporarily unhappy. Change the destination station to here. I think that should be bringing reinforced concrete in. Oh, that's the waste disposal. Oh, but that reaches, so I think that's going to work. So that's just bringing concrete around. Then we've got another one that's bringing the reinforced concrete. It's a bit slow, but that's because we only have one factory at the moment. If we had a second factory or even a third factory, it'd be a lot faster. And then if we did, we need to delete that piece of road that's there. A second landing pad here for reinforced concrete. Then we've got more drones that can help load the train when the train gets back. The other option would be to have 2 trains, which could be done. We'll see. They might need to even that service out a little bit. This could also easily become a train, but at the same time, they're not using the stuff. Oh, are you? No, hold on. That's the wrong thing. Just put this here for steel bars. And then I think just get rid of that one. Okay. That means all 3 of those should now actually be working because they can actually all reach and they can reach from there. Steel bars, more steel bars. Don't really know why there's 2 separate. Oh, because you're coming from 2 separate areas. I do understand, although at the same time. Oh dear. Okay. Those ones can be replaced. Not that we need them, to be honest, because it's so backed up. I think we gotta replace this as well. It's necessary. Get rid of these. Let's get rid of these roads. It's just too slow. The trains are faster. It is better. We're not even making next progress. We just need to get these all sort of tidied up. It's a bit too much, isn't it? It's always just a bit too much. There we go. And then once again, we're gonna make another train. We're gonna make it really awkward as far as I can tell here. Give it a nice space to turn around, delete whatever that is. Because it's going to be dropping off. Oh, I just deleted a thing I didn't mean to delete again. Where does it even drop off the steel bars? Here, I guess. What was that? Oh, that was reinforced concrete, I think. So we've got two spots for it to drop off. That's fine. All right, now we just need to connect this up. So we come over to wherever we were before, up here. And let's go around to both of these and then head back. Okay, 1 train and then the second train. Very efficient, kind of efficient. Once again, the thing that might be missing is more drones. Steel bars, also steel bars. Because then you just, oh, what are they doing? Put it on the trains, you silly goobers. They're just moving it from one thing to the other. Oh, I guess because their trains weren't around. They're just evening it out. Okay, fine. Even it out then. You're doing great. Okay, let's see how you guys are doing now. So this is all going fine. Waste disposal looks like it's satisfactory 100% disposing. So New Sarah, I feel like, is done for the oh dear, nothing's going well here. Okay, waste disposal is great, but nothing is coming in fast enough otherwise. So we're gonna have to look at all of that. I guess we just start one at a time. Let's start with the oxygen, because the oxygen is, I would say, easily solved. We just need more, what are they called? Atmospheric extractors. Getting oxygen. That is the wrong one, of course. We just need to get that to be a bigger one. And then that's going to be even better. Let's just put a second vehicle on there. Eventually, it's going to get good. Get good. We can do 2 on that side as well. And then that's fine. What are you guys doing? Reinforced concrete. I see. So the steel is coming in, but you're not getting enough concrete now? All the concrete is leaving? Is that what's happening? No. Oh no, you're making your own concrete here. But the concrete is leaving. Steel bars are coming in. The sulfur's coming in to make concrete. It's just, okay, it's really slow. Not all of these are even working. Sulfur and more extractors. Wait, this side has a lot and it just says full. There's nowhere for the concrete to be picked up from. Oh dear. Just put it in the middle here. What are we even doing? Okay, now they can start moving the concrete onto the trains because they actually weren't because there was no drones to pick it up. But now there's 2 drones there. Oh my gosh. So that one wasn't doing anything before. What is it doing now? It's just bringing the concrete down to here because this is where we take the concrete and reinforce it. But at the same time, we are technically making concrete here and shipping concrete away. To make more reinforced concrete over here though, weren't we? And the reinforced concrete that's down here, there's not enough concrete over here. Oh, because that's still, we just want the concrete to go places. What are you doing? Reinforced concrete. I don't think we need these anymore. Although you actually are bringing in reinforced concrete occasionally. Because at the moment, this is a giant mess. That's what's happening here. we are making reinforced concrete. We've got steel over here from the recycling. We've got concrete being made over here. We've also got steel being shipped in from somewhere over, yeah, that's steel, right? That's steel, the orange one. So steel is also being shipped in here to make reinforced concrete, and currently trucks are taking some concrete. It's reinforced concrete this way. Other people are taking concrete up here to turn that into reinforced concrete to come back down this line and get in here. Basically, stuff is coming from all over and it's not really working. Okay. Is the oxygen better at least? Yeah, oxygen is sorted, which is good news. Probably we just need more trucks even on the road. Let's have 4, why not? The trucks are constantly going. Great. The little drones are working as quickly as they possibly can, but we don't have, oh, high-tech parts is another issue. I feel like that could almost be solved. I mean, they are coming in. There is high-tech parts on that. Okay, let's just see, because you're making high-tech parts over here. What if we just put another train on there? And if we had another high-tech parts? And you're missing aluminum bars. Are we not getting enough waste coming in? Here comes a bunch of metal waste. Are we now just getting too many trains on here? As long as it's constant supply of stuff, it should be okay, I feel, but I could be wrong. Let's let that one sit for a minute. We've increased the train, so let's come back to that one. Let's go over to Paris. Because goodness knows what's happening over here. Oh, everything. Oh no, they don't have waste disposal. Oh no, and I'm gonna have to deal with the waste. Oh, disaster. Oh dear. Okay, what if we shipped their waste out to the desert? Now we gotta do something with it, right? What can we do with your waste? So we need waste disposal. What do we need the waste for? Reinforced concrete can use the waste, which is all of this. Okay, so fine. Waste disposal. I'm going to put it over here. I'll start gathering. I'll start gathering the waste. Give me metal waste. We're going to bring... Can I use the same rail line, or is that getting it clogged up too much? You know what? We'll do your own circle, if I can do a circle. I'm not very good at this. Onto the same line? Is that going to get too confusing? But we need to bring... We're going to end up getting rid of all of this. Hold on. Bear with me for a second. This can come over this way. Oh dear. Worst circle ever. Yeah, go there. And then we can just delete stuff. Okay, that's going to bring in... What is that going to bring in? Oh, the waste. Okay, bringing in metal waste. Okay, start bringing it in. Train me in some metal waste. I might need to move this. No, it might be okay. What is going on there? A stop must have 2 and only 2 rail connections. The train must be able to reach the 2 stops without sharp turns and always going forward. So the turn is too sharp? I don't know what's happened. What about... Oh, I'm going to make it look like a... You got to be very careful about the shape of this. Okay. Train's coming in. Train goes round, train leaves. Right? So that is now bringing in my waste. We need to use the waste at a recycling center, which I will put here to make steel bars and aluminum bars. Then I'm going to take my steel bars and aluminum bars. On this side, I need... Hold on, wait, what did I need? What are you needing? You need... Oh no, this needs polymer bars. Oh no, I don't have polymer bars yet. Although we might. Am I getting, this is metal waste. If we put a thing here for plastic waste, do we get plastic waste? No, we're not getting plastic waste. That's not going to work. This isn't going to work at all. Right, that's going to give us, hold on, not there. Nope, okay, you are the recycling center. Steel bars and aluminum bars. So aluminum bars can go over here where we're already using aluminum bars. We are shipping the aluminum bars in from somewhere down here. I probably don't need to do that anymore. Let's just get rid of all of this. Let's let them finish up what they're doing and then we'll close this one off because I don't think we need that necessarily. That's gonna be aluminum bars. We could get steel bars from here and make reinforced concrete here. I did get rid of this. I wonder why I did that. That's interesting. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I still need the polymer, so that didn't change. I did just get rid of that for no reason. So right here, I need polymer bars. We're gonna need to put all of these extractor things in. Getting carbon. Oh dear, hold on, I've done this wrong. That's gonna be polymer bars. Okay, this is for carbon, and then we put the extractors around this for carbon. That's back to making carbon, which will make, oh, there's no factory. Factory, polymer bars. Might need to. Things have really slowed down over here. But we're going to get the steel from here now instead for making the high-tech parts, so that's going to change. But I definitely need... Oh, the factory's too far away from this thing. Classic. Okay, it's fine. I will fix this. Here, polymer bars, please. And over here, just help make polymer bars. You'll be quite busy. And then polymer bars come in here, and then they go into the factories, the 2 factories, and then they make this, which gets collected later. even though there's nothing at the moment. We're going to be using these later on, but I still need to deal with the other item that comes out of here, which is our steel. So from here, steel bars need to start coming out. And then that steel bar, I think we're going to route down here because there's a spot over here where we will be able to make stuff. Yes, stuff. This is a mess. Okay. Do I want to route it onto that one? Maybe not. Don't connect those. Let's just keep them very separate. It's fine. Route this around. Come over here. It's a mess. It's fine. Okay, over here, we do need to get concrete. So do that. Over here, we don't want concrete here. No, I want sulfur here. And then in between, I want a factory, which is making concrete. We're going to need to drill some. That's no problem. That drills the sulfur. I'm sure they'll start going when they're ready. Oh, they've already got stuff there. They don't have anything to do at the moment. Okay. Now, the steel bars. Oh no, the level's complete. I haven't even done anything from that past level yet. Once water is flowing, it could cause problems. Dams and pumps could help you control it. Unfortunately, it's the only development we were able to fund. Even budgets to combat global warming here have plummeted. It's not like the house is on fire immediately, some say. Oh my. You want me to have dams? I'm not ready for that. Use dams to protect areas from flooding. Divert a river. Don't try to stop an ocean. Okie dokie. We'll need that soon, apparently, because the temperatures are running. That's fine. But can we... I haven't even started this yet. We're making ice extractors, though. I've got 21 of them, but I haven't done any ice extracting. So that's important to note. All right, these steel bars, I guess this is just going around there. Can I make this a little bit shorter? It's a mess, but I think I can. All right, steel bars, bring me steel bars down to here. Yeah, no. Let's bring the steel bars down here rather than the other way around. For reasons that I just don't really know. We'll bring them over here. Steel bars, those are gonna start coming in. And then once we have those, we can start with a factory on this side of the road to make reinforced concrete. And I think we'll just have 2 of those. And then we'll just do one of these over here for reinforced concrete. And then we'll probably just need to ship that into the city, right? So reinforced concrete could be on its own train from here up to here. There. Bring in some more reinforced concrete. We have enough, but bring in more. Is our waste going fine? Yeah, the waste is going fine. Okay, I feel like we need to come back here and look and see what your stuff is going. You don't have enough high-tech parts. If only I knew where we were making high-tech parts. Oh, they're over here. Everything is really backed up. Oh, do you have, I'm just wondering, at some point, we are going to be getting plastic waste. Now is not that time, but apparently at some point we will be. Okay. I mean, they are coming in off the train. They aren't coming in fast, that's for sure. You were making... Oh, because you're using high-tech parts to make trains. Maybe we don't need to do that right now. We have enough trains. We've got 51. So what if we stopped this? And then you just have all of those high-tech parts to transport on a train. And if we just did this to help you transport more high-tech parts onto the train. And then they're just doing it a bit faster. You don't have enough aluminum bars. But you are outputting kind of as fast as you would. We just don't have enough waste. Just need more waste. That's it. City's just not producing enough waste for that to be our only supply of high-tech parts. Is there anywhere else that we're getting high-tech? I can't even remember what a high-tech part is. High-tech parts are aluminum bars and the polymer. So where we're making aluminum, wherever that is, I've lost it because that did not go in where I thought it was going to go. Down here. Oh, and we actually have a whole bunch of high-tech parts here. Where are your high-tech parts going? Over to here. What? That's not right. That's steel bars and the mechanical parts. The mechanical parts aren't actually doing anything at the moment. What are these doing? Nothing. You're transporting aluminum bars. No one's transporting these parts. Okay, that's an easy problem solved then, I guess, because we just need to bring these into the city. Add them onto this rail line. And then on the other side of that, down here. Oh my goodness. I need a circle. I did not mean to get rid of those parts that were there and perfectly valid. Okay. Now I just need a train that goes from here all the way up to here, carrying high-tech parts. That reaches that, and then come back down to the other side. You are filling up the train. That's allowing you guys to get moving again. We'll do... Oh! I've run out of MK2 depots. Oh no, where do I make MK2 depots? That's incredible that we've run out of MK2 depots. I have no idea where we build those. We will need to figure that out. But I think we'll figure that out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, if you're still enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I must be doing it down here somewhere, and we will figure out this mystery. Take care. Bye-bye.